Truth be told, I haven't been the same person since I found out that people weren't really my friends. I really thought that some guys I went to school with were my friends, and then I found out the hard way that all along they were kind of using me for their enjoyment. It's sad that a lot of people with autism would get used like that. Sad and true. There was this young lady I met through a high school classmate. I don't mind hanging out with this high school classmate, to be honest. We have good conversations. Unfortunately, sometimes when she's with her friends, it's not comfortable. I FaceTimed her one day, and she was like, "Would you like to meet one of my friends?" And I said, "Sure." One of her friends turned out to be someone from somewhere else. Well, I met her, she introduced me to her, and the minute I looked at her, I thought, wow, this might be someone I'm probably gonna be a friend with. And we would chat. This new person on the block and I would chat. And whenever we hung out, it felt really nice. It felt safe, if not peaceful. I felt like, wow, I'm actually connecting with I'm making a new friend. I'm making, a new chapter in my life. And then one day I decided I'm going to call her, because I did get her number. We took a selfie, and I only got her number because I wanted to send the selfie. So I called her. She picked up the phone and hung up. I was like, oh, what was that all of that about? Then I call again, and it was someone else. And it was like, he said, "I'm going to kill you if you call this number again." I'm like, okay. I've been just overall not happy about it. Really. My parents would tell you that this realization really, really impacted me for the worst. But one day, on a live stream, one of the fellow YouTubers I'm subscribed to, I'm a subscriber for, is a guy known as The Gamer. And he was doing a live stream. What we were talking about was Brandon Lee. And you see this fellow YouTuber happens to live in North Carolina, which is where Brandon Lee died. Wilmington, to be specific. I'm not sure where he lives in North Carolina, but I do know, I thought it would be interesting if I told him that Brandon Lee died in Wilmington, North Carolina. And he was like, "Oh, he died in North Carolina." And then after he found out how Brandon Lee died, he talked about how everything wasn't safe. In the live stream, he described how everything wasn't safe, and how even places that you believe would be safe, all that stuff. And he, talked about a past hate crime that impacted the entire world. A hate crime. And I told him in the stream, hate crimes make me angry, and he was like, all you can do is just pray for those who are committing hate crimes. He also mentioned that anger doesn't resolve things at all, it just makes things worse. Since I saw that live stream, or since I was on his live stream, I've been thinking things, and yes, anger really hasn't really helped out with that incident at all. On a happy note, I was able to accept with what has happened and move on with my life, because life does go on. And my grandmother always said life is for the living, and treat others the way you want to be treated, most importantly. So I'm going to treat people the way I want to be treated, not used, and be happy. And I hope that everyone catches Gamer. I feel that he can really help people. Thanks, man.